Nothing says fall like a warm and cozy bowl of soup, and my next guest has us covered. Caroline Wright, aka the Soup Lady, is a best-selling author of cookbooks, including The Soup Club, which is filled with recipes that are both vegan and gluten-free. That's so exciting, and it's so exciting to have you in the New Day Kitchen again.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, and the smell. Is already incredible. What are we cooking up today?
This is one of my favorites, Parsi squash. So I'm so excited that I got all of this produce from the market.
I know the fact that you can get all of this fall produce local has got to be incredible.
It's so great. So I brought my reusable bag, which is a really helpful thing to do at a market. Yes, pro tip. I even got these dried beans, which means that they were harvested recently. They're from Alvarez Farms. They're going to go into the soup. We got a delicata squash, which looks kind of like the kind that you put in the middle of your table for Thanksgiving.
That's what I was going to mention. Wait, is this a decor?
It's not like a decorative gourd.
Yes.
And like an onion, some ginger, garlic. Let's get started. I already started sweating this onion because it takes a little minute.
Okay.
But if you could reach and add the bowl of garlic and ginger.
Okay, this.
Yes, garlic
and ginger.
Hey, you got
Just
it, girl.
throw it in.
Throw it in.
Okay, I'm being helpful.
Yeah, you are. One thing that's important always with my soups, since they are all veggies, you can go ahead and add these spices too. That's
what are
turmeric, coriander, cumin, and a little bit of cloves.
Oh my gosh. Amazing.
Yes.
That smells so good.
That'll really fill up the studio. And actually then really everything else.
Everything can go in?
Everything can go in.
Soon?
Actually, we'll leave the spinach till the end.
Okay.
But both the soaked chickpeas, which I soaked them overnight. We have red lentils and mung beans.
Okay.
And we have that delicata squash, which I've just taken, taken the seeds out and scraped the seeds and cut it into about 2-inch pieces. Yeah, you're not a cook, and you're just like,
I'm not at all. I'm like, can I? You really just want me to throw everything in? Yeah, I can do this.
Yes, you can.
If it's a
you really can. And the tomatoes too. Don't forget those.
Okay, don't forget the tomatoes.
Yep.
And are you really going to different farmers markets in your area and just kind of scouring for the best produce? Is that fun for you? That's what you like to do?
It is so fun.
Okay,
and
tomato.
I love that the markets, they ask me to come and just make stuff from their farms.
Yes.
We got the squash and some water.
Okay. All the squash.
Yep,
and how did
squash.
the Soup Lady become the Soup Lady? How did we get this title?
Well, it's a little bit of a bummer, but 7 years ago I was diagnosed with a really aggressive and rare brain cancer. But I was 20 years a cook, and so I was the only person in my family who cooked. So I sounded a call for soup. And then when I survived the year I was given to live, I decided I wanted to make soup for people who made soup for me.
So people were dropping off soup, and
in
that
front
was
of my house,
wow.
And I just got better instead of worse, like they were predicting. So now I live my life in gratitude with soup. Please go ahead.
And you're helping others. Okay, so I'm putting
water.
some water. How much water?
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
Yes.
Oh, you've made it really easy for me. Okay, I cannot mess this up.
You cannot. I'm turning up the heat because we're just going to bring this bad boy to a boil.
A boil, okay, not a simmer. And how now do you feel like you're still helping others by soup stands, right? Or is something that you're doing?
Yes, it's a great passion of mine. I'm going to cover this.
Okay.
It's once monthly, the second Saturday of every month, September to May, which is my soup season, because that's the rainy months of Seattle's fall and winter. That's
soup season year-round in Seattle. We love it.
Basically, all of the proceeds, it's like a lemonade stand, but soup instead. All the proceeds from that go to the American Brain Tumor Association. And I'm so proud, specifically for glioblastoma research, because it's just sort of a underfunded, you kind of have to know someone to know that it exists. So I want to change that one cup of soup at a time.
Yeah, and where can people go? They can go to your website, is that correct?
Yeah, soupclubcookbook.com has all of my events, every place, all my market events and everything. And that's where everything lives.
Or they can, of course, get all of your cookbooks and be cooking and going to farmers market.
One thing we forgot, very important, is the salt.
Oh, were we supposed to be seasoning this the whole time? Is that, or in a pinch?
It's nice to...
In a pinch.
Go ahead. It's nice. Oh, girl, keep going.
Oh, okay. See, that's what I'm saying. You got to tell me.
Because otherwise it's going to taste like tea.
Okay. We don't want that. I love it. Squash soup is honestly one of my faves, but I've never tried something like this. This is looking
Perfect.
delicious. That's enough?
Delicious.
Okay.
So do you get to go to the markets often?
I love going to the farmers markets. I mean, who doesn't love kind of walking around and then meeting local farmers and people and just buying locally? It's just so fun.
And say, do you go with like a grocery list in mind, or do
No.
you just like walk around?
I wish. I just kind of, I browse and see what inspires me. And then, I don't know, I'm always like, oh, that bread looks good, that pasta looks good.
That's the way to do it.
I'm eating the granola as I'm walking up and down the other. Like, it's a problem.
That is the way to do it.
And how long do you let something like this?
Basically until the chickpeas are cooked, which
Okay.
these have been soaked for quite a while. It'll take probably 30 minutes or so, but you'll see the squash. What I love about delicata squash, the kind that we use, you don't have to peel it. It's very nice and
makes it
tender.
easy. Oh, okay. And then after that, then you add
the spinach.
The spinach
we
of the
can
last.
basically add it.
Okay.
Either ceremony. Normally you would add it after like 20 minutes. We don't have 20 minutes together,
fair enough.
unfortunately.
The power of TV.
Yes.
But I'm going to taste test, and then you're going to
Please.
tell me about some soup demonstrations too that you're having at different farmers markets.
Yeah, I'm so lucky. They ask me to go pretty often. Here, if you need a napkin, I've got one. I've got you covered.
Oh no, I'm good.
Okay,
this
good.
is absolutely delicious. This just tastes healthy.
Yeah,
and it's vegan, gluten-free.
gluten-free.
Okay.
And I love that they're just really, really simple. All of my recipes are water-based, and they all can be made in the Instant Pot too, which is really, really cool.
That is nice.
Yeah, and all my recipes use dried beans. I feel like people think that you have to use broth, but I just feel like that puts a veil behind which the soup and the vegetables are hard to sing through, you know?
Oh my gosh. Well, this is 10 out of 10. I'm absolutely obsessed. If you know me, you know every single time I'm eating lunch, I'm getting soup, especially during soup season. Thank you for sharing your inspiring story and your gift with me and others. Cheers.
The New Day Northwest Kitchen is brought to you by Safeway.